Hello from Mexico. Welcome back to our channel. So it is about 11 o'clock at night, and we are getting ready to make our way to the Mexico City airport because we are going back to the US to visit family and to see our nephew graduate. So we're taking you guys along with us. The first part of it is going to be driving to the bus station in Puebla City, and there we will take a bus from Puebla City to the Mexico City airport, get on our plane there, which leaves early in the morning, and then we're flying into Vegas where my sister lives. So it's going to be a little bit of a journey, probably a really long night and a long morning. And I'm a little nervous about Damon on a plane for 4 hours because he's very used to being able to run around. So it'll be an interesting trip. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a video. And if you love the video, you can also hype it. Additionally, this is our original content and any unauthorized reposting is prohibited. With all of that being said, let's head out to hop on a plane and go to the US for our nephew's graduation and to visit some family. Let's go. Okay, we made it to the bus station. We're kind of in a hurry, so I might not get much footage until we get on the bus, but this one woke up. Dominic's awake. Here's Diego. And Fidel's still coming from the car. Here we go. Okay, we made it to the bus. Everybody is wide awake. Here's Diego. Here's Fidel. And now we go from Puebla City to Mexico City Airport. Ready? Yeah, I know you're tired. Also,
Sleeping I'll sleep in the avion.
Avion? Okay. This is what the bus looks like. Here's the movie we're watching. Okay, we're here at the airport. We'll head up to the ticket. The bus ride was a little rough. There's a pigeon. It was just really hot. There was no air. ¿Verdad, Fidel? ¿Está calor en el autobús, no? Yeah, there was no air. So everybody's grumpy because nobody slept. But we're gonna head up and get our bags checked and then grab some breakfast. Okay, so my toxic trait is that we get to the airport really early because I'm terrified of missing my flight. It gives me a lot of anxiety. So anyways, we're here super early. So they've invited us up in lines. We're in the Las Vegas flight line, but we're flying with Delta today. So shout out to Delta. Here's Dominic. Fidel's walking Damon around because he's very grumpy. And here's Diego. Diego and I have not slept at all. It's gonna be a fun trip. But we're hoping that because the little kids haven't slept very much, that they'll just sleep on the entire plane ride. So fingers crossed that happens. Hopefully. Damon is drinking a milk before we go through security. Dominic's got his backpack. Oh, can we show him your backpack? Stranger Things. Diego, also ready. We're very tired, guys. Here's Fidel. He's also ready. They are doing like construction here, ¿qué?
Un poco cansado, digo yo.
Todos. Creo que el autobús está...
Muy caliente.
I know, pero cuando tú regresas a la casa, creo. No, ¿verdad? No, it was so hot. I haven't ever been on a bus that was that hot, but they just didn't have any air on or circulating. All right, we are through security. Now we're gonna head to immigration because I have my residency card, so I have to go by immigration and get like a paper stamped, all of that. And then we will head to our gate and then get breakfast. We'll get breakfast from somewhere that's closer to our gate though. Oh man, we look tired. I look tired for sure. So right now we're just sitting, we're waiting. They haven't given us our gate yet. So we're just kind of hanging out and waiting. We had two options for breakfast. It was Burger King, but they didn't have like the breakfast Burger King. They just had hamburgers, or Starbucks. So we got Starbucks. Now we're gonna go get bottled water to take on the plane. And Damon's just playing over here. I think his car might have rolled away. So, oh no, he found it. So he's just playing with the car. And yeah, now we're just waiting for them to give us our gate, and then we'll go to our gate and hopefully get on our plane soon. Well, he did not make it to the flight where he fell asleep. We're probably about an hour, I think we're about an hour and a half out. So, but I'm still confident I can keep him asleep for like the majority of our plane ride. So I just, man, he's so used to just being out and being free that I feel bad sticking him in an airplane for 4 hours. It's gonna be a little rough. Also, I shared this on our last travel vlog, but this stroller is amazing. It folds up into a square, and then it fits in the overhead compartment on the airplane. And the nice part about that, I can't remember what brand it is. The nice part about that is that you don't have to wait outside for them to bring up your stroller. So highly recommend. I love this stroller. It's lasted quite a while and done really well. And I can't remember, but you know what I'll do is I'll link it. I'll link it in the description of the video so that you guys can find it if anybody's interested. I think it's a little pricey, but for me, it's been well worth it. Just makes life a whole lot easier. But man, he almost made it. Dominic's drinking juice. Diego's on his phone. We're all just trying to stay awake, right? Yeah, until we get on the plane? Yeah.
On the plane we sleep.
Yeah? Are you excited to go to Vegas? You are? What are you the most excited about?
A little bit excited.
A little bit excited? Okay, but what part are you excited about? Are you excited about Aunt Nicole's house? Are you excited about Grandma Janet's house? Are you excited about your Tia Abby's house and seeing Ismael's graduation? Or going to Grandma Dixie's? Aunt Nicole's house, because Xander and Izzy are there?
Yep.
Yeah. And we get to go to the bakery. The bakery, Kari's Bakery. TSP. You remember TSP, don't you? Yeah. You might not. You were kind of little. Diego remembers it, though. We're going to go get TSP. Look at your hair. Stood straight up when you took your hat off. All right. Pick this back up when we're on the airplane, honestly, because it's hard to board and record for you guys. So pick it back up when we're on the airplane. All right, we boarded, guys. So now I'll check in with you during the flight. And Diego's back here because Damon got his own seat, so he had room to play. We'll check in during the flight. We have about 2.5 hours left of our plane ride, and baby is wide awake, so we changed him into his regular clothes. Dominic's coloring.
I'm watching Abby coloring.
Yeah. Oh, he's watching the flight tracker. Damon's watching Zootopia 2. Diego fell asleep, which I figured he was going to do. And yeah. So hopefully the rest of our flight stays this calm. Are we landing? And you think it's the greatest thing ever? Whoa. Damon likes the feeling of the descent. Hey, you ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's gonna be loud. You ready? Whoa. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Good? Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
apagada, podrá levantarse de su asiento y tomar sus pertenencias. A partir de ese momento puede utilizar su teléfono.
All right, we're off the plane, which means now we have to go through U.S. Customs and Border Protection. So that's what we're doing next.
Yippee!
And it's always a very long walk. Oh, also, just so you guys know, I know, but I'm not going on that because I'm recording. Okay, so just so you guys know, the way that it works is, Dominic, or you can go with him if you want. You can go with Diego. Okay, so the way that it works is that when we do, because these guys are dual citizens, when we fly from Mexico into the United States, we input their U.S. passport information, and when we fly back home to Mexico, so from the U.S. to Mexico, we input their Mexico passport information. And that's how it works. So, you know, when you check in for your flight and you input your passport information, that's how it works for these guys' dual citizenship. And then I always have to check in with immigration in Mexico with my U.S. passport and my permanent residency card. So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's get through Border Patrol, but also I can't record, so we'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, also, welcome to Las Vegas. And here's our ride home. Hey, they really won't let you cross the line? Do you get banned from flying if you cross the line?
Buddy, did you have a good flight? Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, little guy.
Say hi, Nicole. Yeah, bro. He was.
Ow, ow.
We're gonna get our bags out of the way. Good. Yes.
Very tired.
Diego and I are tired. Okay, we're all in the car. My sister greeted us with cold drinks and some lunch. So the boys have some Lunchables and I have a salad, and now we're gonna head over to my sister's house. Let's do it. First thing we do in Vegas, get in the water.
Hey Tia, do you guys
She's trying to see if she can run at you.
She was too. Let me take my socks off.
I'll do it to you. I'm out of here.
Oh, miss.
I'm out of here.
Yes.
Who threw that? Who threw that?
Definitely not me.
Okay, it's the next morning. I didn't close out the vlog, guys. I was so tired. But the trip went okay. Not what I would say our greatest trip, right? It was a long trip, unfortunately. We decided to try and do it a little bit different. Usually we go up and stay the night before, and then we like fly out the next morning. And that's just so that the travel is broken up for the kids. And this time we decided, let's try it just all at once, right? So traveling by bus, and then getting on the plane. And both Fidel and I agreed that that's not the way to do it. So we'll definitely be going back to our old way of traveling when we come up again. But for the most part, it was okay. Damon actually did pretty all right on the plane. Diego and Dominic, obviously they've done this before. This was Damon's second time flying, and the last time we flew, he was still breastfeeding and he was really small, and so he basically just slept the whole time. This time, not as much the case. He slept for about an hour on the plane. It's a 4-hour plane ride, and so he slept for about an hour, and then he figured out that he could touch the screens on the back of the seat, so that was a lot of fun. But you know, I mean, he's an active almost 2-year-old, and we were in a metal tube for 4 hours, so it wasn't terrible. He didn't cry or anything like that, but he was just excited. He did love the descent part of flying, so when we started to descend, he thought that was the greatest thing ever. I actually hate that part. I don't like the feeling in my stomach when the plane descends. So, but he enjoyed it. He thought it was great. We met some awesome people on the plane ride. We met a few of you while we were, at the airport and stuff, and while we were traveling. So those of you that stopped to say hi and take a picture and that, thank you. We loved meeting you guys. I looked a little rough, but it still was a lot of fun to meet everybody. And yeah, now we're gonna, start our vacation here. We have some plans later today that I'm gonna try and vlog for you guys with Diego specifically, and we're gonna spend our first little bit here in Vegas, and then we'll head to Utah for graduations. So but just as always, thanks for being here, you guys. I hope that you enjoy watching us travel from our home in Mexico to visit family here in the US. And yeah, that's all I've got for right now. So I'm gonna go enjoy some time with the kids and my family, and just thanks for being here. So with all that being said, I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye guys.